Hi everyone and good afternoon. So today's video is about workout motivation. So we're in week 12 of the lockdown, and either your good intentions regarding training and exercising have taken a drastic nosedive, or you have found a consistent, enjoyable routine that's working out for you. But either way, we can't rely on motivation to get the things done. You know, motivation is one of those things that, like I said, we can't rely on. It goes up and it goes down, and like life, we just have to work around it. So think of it this way. Some days you're going to have an amazing work day. Things are going to go right, things are going to go to plan, you feel good, you have good energy, and that leads to you having good enthusiasm. And other days, it could be hell. You know, you could just have a really bad work day. Things just go wrong. You don't want to be there. Maybe you've just had a shit time at work. But regardless, you still will show up each day to do your job, as it's a non-negotiable in your life. It's essential. And more people need to adopt this mindset when it comes to their training. So think of your training as a non-negotiable. So my 3 tips for getting your workouts in and motivating yourself. My first one, try and get your sessions in early in the day. If you leave it until later on in the day, you're going to talk yourself out of it. Or you're going to distract yourself or find something else to do. You're going to procrastinate. It's easily done. And then when energy levels deplete as our day goes on, it's easy to say to ourselves, I'll do it again. I'll do it tomorrow. How many times have you probably done that already? You've said, like, the weather's been really good, you've been sunbathing in the garden, I'll train after, I'll do it later on. You just don't. You end up enjoying the sun, enjoying the environment that you've created for yourself, and you'll just say to yourself, I'll work out tomorrow. So if you already done your session first thing in the morning, you wouldn't be able to talk yourself out of it, because you've done it. You've already ticked the box. It's already done. You feel great for it, and you know you've ticked it off the list. So my first tip: try to get your session done as early as you can in the day. You're going to have better energy from working out first thing in the morning, as opposed to doing it after work when you've had a busy work day. Maybe you're working from a laptop or computer right now, and that's mentally draining. Finding the energy to then get your workout in after work is going to be harder than doing it first thing in the morning. So create that routine for yourself. Number 2, do it with company. Now that the measures have eased up somewhat, there isn't a reason that you can't exercise with a friend or group of friends, providing that you're sticking to the guidelines. I advertised last week that I'm now doing sessions from my garden. Some people just need the company and need to do it in person, and they get more motivation as they're getting it from someone else. You'll show up because you're relying on your friends to be there. Your friends will show up for you. You can do a group run, you could do a group circuit, you could do a group bike ride. There's so many different options. Just like any group workout, you're going to do better because you've got more energy there. You're going to turn up for your friends, turn up for your PT, and it won't be so much of a chore for you to get it done. And you get the opportunity to be social at the same time and enjoy the company of others. You know, you can even book in with a different PT or someone right now, just to get a bit of motivation, a bit of encouragement, a bit of guidance, a bit of accountability. You know, these are all good steps that you could do to enjoy your workouts if you're not right now. Plus, right now there's still a lot of free stuff going around online, so there's a lot of group community sessions that you can do if you're struggling with motivation. And number 3, book it into your diary. Book it in like it's a work meeting or it's an appointment, and don't rely on getting the motivation you think you need to do it. If it's booked into your diary, if you know that you finish that work meeting at 11 a.m. and then you've got 30 minutes to get a session in and you've already wrote it in, then you know you're doing it. You're expecting to do it. You've already seen it in your diary. So it's make it a non-negotiable. Set aside 3 lots of 30 to 40 minutes each week. Find the gaps and just tick them off as if you've attended an appointment or a meeting. you would not show up to a work meeting. So, make sure you show up for yourself to get your session in. So there's my 3 tips, guys. I hope they are helpful right now. Like I said, we're in week 12. So if you have got a dip in that energy and motivation to work out, then just have a little word with yourself and maybe implement some of the tips we've talked about today and try to make it a non-negotiable in your life and in your routine. You're definitely going to feel better for it. Have a great Monday.